Body bags where horror lies.
Welcome back to Body Bags. This is week number 465. This is another random week. I'll be your host, Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and continuing on our journey through the Brian De Palma films, I picked Blowout. Blowout is a 1981 film which runs approximately 108 minutes and is written and directed by Brian De Palma. He was responsible for Carrie, Domino, and The Fury. Now this stars John Travolta as Jack. He was in Grease, Saturday Night Fever, and The Fanatic. Nancy Allen as Sally. She was in Terror in the Isles, Dressed to Kill, and Carrie. And John Lithgow as Burke. He was in Raising Cain, Pet Sematary, and The World According to Garp. Now this had a budget of $18 million and only grossed $12 million. Again, a fail. But what a great movie. Okay, this is another movie that I consider a slasher movie. It's not quite as much as Dressed to Kill or Body Double as I went through a couple weeks ago, but this one is indeed a brilliant film and does have slasher elements to it as well. This is about Jack, played by John Travolta, which in my opinion is my favorite role from John Travolta, hands down. He plays a sound man in B movies, more or less. He actually used to work for the government doing sound. And I'll let you kind of figure, I'm not going to say anything more about that, but I will let you figure out how that plays into the film. But right now he just does sound for B movies. As an example, if there's a rustle in the trees, or a body hits the ground, or a knife goes into flesh, he is the one that makes those sounds. He makes them happen. And occasionally he goes out with his recording device, which amplifies everything around him, and gathers sounds for films, which I think is just so freaking cool. Well, one night while he's out gathering sounds, he hears a gunshot and then a car accident. Come to find out, a political figure is killed. And since this happens right by him, he actually saves a girl that's in the car, who is played by Nancy Allen, who at the time I do believe was married to Brian De Palma. If not, I know they were dating, which is why she ends up in a lot of his films. But she is, in my opinion, she's a fantastic actress. Dressed to Kill, she's amazing. Blowout, amazing. Carrie, she's great in that as well. She's just a really good actress that I think really deserved to be in more stuff. I'm going to have to leave it there with the plot because I don't want to give anything away, but of course this becomes a thriller / horror movie where John Travolta is trying to figure out the sounds and how they apply to what's happened. Is it a blowout or a gunshot? We don't know. That way you have to kind of watch the film and find out how it unravels. John Lithgow has a amazing role in this. That is fairly typical for the type of character he plays in most Brian De Palma films. This movie is fantastic. Criterion did a great job with this and the extras. I can't suggest this movie enough. Like I said when I was reviewing Body Double, I think I know what my favorite Brian De Palma movie is. And then I revisit one that I haven't seen in a while, and I'm blown away. I'm absolutely blown away. So definitely check this one out. It is worthy, and of course, very Hitchcockian, because I do believe Brian De Palma's favorite director was Alfred Hitchcock, and you can definitely tell by his movies. They are so Hitchcockian. It's not even funny. So check this one out. If you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.